Hi teachers, so we're doing a lesson plan on James 4:8 and the prodigal son. James 4:8 is draw near to God and he will draw near to you. And the teachers can teach the parable of the lost son in their own words, either through the beginner's Bible or there's one in here too. In your lesson plan, your detailed lesson plan talks more about that. So this is just showing you some of the props. One of them is the pig food. That's edible chocolate pudding mud. And then there's a pig. And then I guess in the story, he was so hungry, the lost son was so hungry that he thought even the empty pots, there's nothing in here, and the corn husks that the pigs were eating looked so good. So that's how sad he was. Okay, so you can show it to them and explain that. The kids will be excited and grossed out. Okay, and then after that, so after you guys talk about the memory verse and what it means to draw near to God, one of the things you guys can talk about is, what does drawing near to God mean? And one of them is that every day they decide to spend time praying to God and talking to God wherever they're at. And if it's too loud where they're at, that they go to a quiet place and they get to know Him as a friend. And every day they get to read God's Word because that's how God talks to them as well and teaches them. And then also deciding to care about what Jesus cares about. And that's in your lesson plan, some specific examples about that. Okay? You can give an example about how, some people go on vacations and want more toys for themselves and complain about what they don't have. But we did that fundraiser for children of Syria, and you could talk about, maybe we can pray for them instead and raise money to send to them because they haven't been able to go on vacations or do the things we get to do. Okay? And then finally, we're going to do the lifebox game. Okay? This is kind of looks complicated, but everyone will get their own lifebox. Okay? And then it's labeled with stickers because some of the kids can't read that well yet, so we just labeled it with stickers. Okay, and then what you're going to do is everyone's going to get their own game pieces. Okay, and we're going to play two games. Okay, the first one is when life is all about me, me, me. Okay, and so that's the person, and it's all about getting me, 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 success for me. Okay, so the first box is going to be sports or trophies or awards, Okay. The second box is material things like, guys want to always get the latest gadgets or the newest cars. And then girls sometimes want to just look good. Well, guys too. So they want to write presents. Okay. The other thing is people get distracted or about friends as well. So see, here's this. Maraka, this is the friend corner. Okay. Party, party, party. Especially when they go to college and as they get older, they might think about that kind of stuff more. And then here, sorry for the lame sticker, but it's a treasure box. It's money. So that's represented by the game pieces. These are the game pieces, okay? Okay. And then this middle box is the pig. That's the prodigal son story. Like the devil wants you to just settle for what the pigs are eating. Like he just wants you to think that this world is all there is. Life is all about just this world. And one day he's going to shake your world and you're going to find out it's not so great. That there's something better out there. And then a lot of people think life is just about eating and drinking. I found this on clearance. It's like these beer mints. And then here's like candy. Represents food. All about going to new restaurants and food. And a lot of people think it's about traveling, like going on the greatest pleasure vacations. So they go everywhere they can to fulfill their needs. And then some people think it's about getting married. So here's since he's a happy face, he also will marry happy face. And this is represent. If you're a boy, you can marry a girl. And if you're a girl, you can marry a boy. That's the boy. He's kind of goofy. Okay. And then, or they put their hope in girlfriends or boyfriends. And then finally, some people put their hope in kids, having babies and being tiger moms and dads and living through their kids, right? But the one day, the devil's going to shake your world with some kind of worry, okay? And this is called the worry pig, the stress pig, okay? He's gonna think life is all about this. And so the first game we're gonna play is called Me, Me, Me game. Everyone will get a timer, okay? And then we'll turn over the timer. Everyone has to fill their box with as many things in the right slots as they can before life ends on earth, okay? And that's how God, the devil wants you to live your life. It's just filling your life with things so that you never spend time drawing near to God, okay? That's the Me, Me, Me game. So every kid will do that together. We'll do the timers together. And they get to take these timers home, okay? And then the second game will be drawing near to God game. So here, we'll talk about different scenarios, okay? Every kid. So I'm going to take a pig. See this pig? This mud pig? So the devil will sometimes make you worry about something in your life. Like something won't happen the way you want it. Like for instance, here you go. You're all excited to be the #1 baseball player, but then something happens where you end up really injuring your arm. You're like the pitcher for the team, and everyone thought you're going to get a scholarship or go pro, but then you end up injuring your arm. And so the devil wants you to think, haha, your life was all about that, and now you're nothing, you're worthless. So in that situation, how do you draw near to God? And you can talk about that. And and then as you do, God will fill you with that feeling that you have a lot more worth than just those things. And that He'll give you hope in heaven, that in heaven, your arm won't hurt anymore, you'll be healthy, all these things. Same with, like, say you lose, your child gets really sick. And then devil wants you to blame God. Like, oh, what's wrong with my child? He might die. But then, if you draw near to God, God will fill you with love and remind you that He loves your kid more than even you do. And that, even worst comes to worst, if your child does die, you'll still see the child in heaven if you believe in God, and the child won't be sick in heaven anymore. Or all these different things. I think that might be a little bit too serious for the kids, but we just talk about different things where, the devil might make you feel like, oh, this is just pig food, everything is terrible. But then if you draw near to God, you'll experience His hope and peace and love, okay? And then finally, if they're good listeners, they will get this prize. And tell them if they are good listeners today, this will allow them to do the movie night that we're doing and also get dessert later. And then this is their prize if they're good listeners today. Okay? Sorry. One is a stress worry ball pig. So this is a reminder of today's story that whenever they're worried or sad about something, just like the prodigal son, that they remember they're stronger than that pig because God is on their side, okay? And then also this cross is just a reminder to draw near to God. Okay. Thank you for watching. Call me if you have any questions, okay? Thanks, Tami, Yuhee. Bye.